Vision Sports, your authoritative sports show on radio.
He's had a go. He's found the bottom corner. A stunning goal from Peter Odemwingie.
Brings to you the latest in sports every weekday on Vision FM 92.1 Abuja.
Blake is coming through. Bolt gets it again.
Latest news about your favorite sports and athletes, transfer news, and the controversy of the game is all on Vision Sports.
I saved it. Can you believe it?
Vision Sports, your number one authoritative breakfast sports show on radio. Vision Sports, weekdays, 7:30 a.m. on Vision 92.1 Abuja.
Okay, guys, you know what time is it when you hear that 6:30? It's time to talk sports and sports. We must. On that note, I welcome you to the One Sports Show Radio. It is, of course, yes, Vision Sports, Vision 91 of Abuja. And I'm the sport bishop, Manchester Pilot of Prophet, Professor Nonsowa Rizechi. On the show today, we'll bring you up to speed from the UEFA Champions League games played yesterday. We'll look at the games that we played today as well. We'll bring you up to speed from the camp of the Super Falcons. Yes, we'll got a big game against France. Of course, we'll bring you the latest from the Handball Premier League here in Abuja, Nigeria. And of course, the African Military Games here in Abuja as well. Don't forget, it's going to be exciting, pulsating, interactive, fun-filled. Come on, so grab a glass of juice, a cup of coffee, because the next 25 minutes will be a jolly ride. Okay, let's begin the game proper. Let's start off, of course, the military games where Nigeria dominated Burkina Faso 3 set to love, 25-10, 25-16, 25-19 in the men's volleyball event at the African Military Games held in Abuja on Tuesday. The victory against Burkina Faso marked Nigeria's second win at the tournament. The match was a one-sided affair with Nigeria showcasing their strength, especially through SLT Celia, the Kiyari powerful strike, which overwhelmed the Burkina Faso team in their first set, which ended 25-10. Burkina Faso came into the second more determined, but could not hold the firepower of Team Nigeria. Elisha Nabi delivered excellently to Emmanuel Briggs, Cyril Eritabo, with the match ending 25-16. The third set ended in favor of Nigeria, with Burkina Faso 25-19. Sevilla Dikaya was awarded the most valuable player of the match. Head coach Solomon Zongo expressed his satisfaction with his team performance. The other match, Canada defeated Sierra Leone, she set to love 25-21, 25-9, 25-10 with Gemaria Augustine being named the most valuable player. Meanwhile, Algeria triumphed over Kenya 3-1, 25-14, 23-25, 25-15, 26-24 with Dio Jibri of Algeria earning the MVP accolade for his exceptional performance. We stay with the military game and let you know, of course, that the Nigerian Team Nigeria has continued to hold on to the lead on the medal table at the ongoing African Military Games 2024. Team Nigeria has continued to excel at the ongoing 22nd African Military Games in Abuja, emerging as a standout force in taekwondo, wrestling, and shooting. Before the end of proceedings on Tuesday, November 26th, Nigeria has a massive haul of more than 21 medals, including 60 gold, 34 silver, and 27 bronze. They are followed by Algeria on second with 3 gold, and Libya third with 13 medals. To handball we go where we had the phase 2 of the Androva Handball Premier League matches will commence on Wednesday at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Nigerian Institute of Sport, Surulere, Lagos, and the Rural Park Center, Yaba, Lagos, second half of the top tier handball league in the country, proudly sponsored by the Androva Premier PLC, will be starting tomorrow. That is today. That is on Wednesday exactly. It starts on Wednesday through to the 8th of December 2024, wherein the winners of the league will be unveiled. This follows the conclusion of the first phase of the league, which was held in Benin City, Edo State, earlier this year. All the 12 teams and both 12 male and 10 female participating in the top tier Premier League already in Lagos ahead of the commencement of the matches and are looking forward to continue their hostilities, which they left off from the first phase in Benin. We had a technical meeting of all the teams, officials, coach, referees, and delegates at the Rural Park Sports Center, as announced by the Secretary General of the Handball Federation of Nigeria, Mr. Albo Umar Lumbu. The statement wherein the rules of the league will be retreated amongst other important discussion. So waiting to see after this panel, the main category leaders, Tuje Marine Academy will hope to continue their lead in the second phase against 7th place Correctional Boys. While in the female category, we'll wait to see whether it will be a time for former champions, talk about Rock Bottom Benden Diamonds begin their campaign with a relegation battle against Delta Queens, which are 7th. Wait to see after this part out. Don't forget, the games begin today and finish on the 8th of December. We go to golf and we can let you know, of course, that Otumba Olusegun Ronesewe, the president of the Nigerian Golf Federation, has introduced a new dimension in golf development with the unveiling of an online-based golf training program in the country. We hear that the online-based golf training program is the first of its kind in Africa. And later, Ronesewe told reporters that he was happy with the concept, which was once a dream and has become a reality, noting that he had also sponsored some pros for training abroad and organized several digital golf training for Nigerian golf professionals at the Golf and Health Signature Abuja to ensure that Nigerian golf hits the world stage in no distant time. He said that a total of 5 pros, namely Elisha Marcus, Aminu Baba, Musa Ayuba, Sharon Wesley, and Daniel Palm, have been chosen to pilot the training program, adding that they would be exposed to international best practices and standard. And out of the camp of the Super Falcons, where Super Falcons of Nigeria are set for a thrilling challenge against the French Le Bleu in the international friendly. The opponent match is crucial for both teams as they fine-tune their preparation for major tournaments in the coming year. For the Super Falcons, the friendly marks an important phase in the build-up to 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco under the guidance of interim manager Justin Medogu, who took over after the departure of former head coach Ramdi Waldrop. Nigeria has been working on rebuilding the squad. Medogu has used recent friendly matches to experiment with new strategies, providing emerging domestic players a chance to showcase their talent. On the other hand, for the Le Bleu, preparing for the UEFA Women's Europe Championship set to take place next summer in Switzerland, Coach Hervé Renard will be eager to fine-tune his squad ahead of the tournament. France have been one of the strongest teams in women's football, and they will be looking to continue their dominant run in the international scene. That game is on Saturday, November the 30th, 9 p.m. Nigerian local time. And now we go to the CAF Competitions Cup, where we can also let you know, with a fan of Eimba, that of course the Al Masry of Egypt head coach Al Maha has declared the club readiness to face Nigeria to face Nigeria's representative Eimba on Wednesday in the Competitions Cup. The Egyptian side will face the People's Elephants in the opening game of the CAF Competitions Cup in Cairo. The club sent a warning signal to the Nigerian side last weekend with a surprise 1-0 win over rival Zamalek of Egypt. Ma admitted that the players have little time to recover from the league game against Zamalek, but he said the players are ready to give their best against Nigeria. The players are ready for tomorrow's match despite the lack of time. After the Zamalek game, he said the match against former African champions Eimba is fixed for Wednesday, that is today. Good news we hear from the CAF Champions League. We hear the commencement of the group stages of the CAF Champions League. The Commission of African Football has released the list of players each registered for the competition. Despite his injury, the name of the Nigerian Super Eagles defender Olisa Anda featured prominently on the list of South African club Orlando Pirates. Unda has been out injured for more than a month and has missed several club engagements. The injury also derailed his ambition of playing for the Super Eagles in the final round of the AFCON qualifiers. Unda is presently going through rehabilitation, but he will not be part of the traveling team for the opening group game. Pirates will face CB Brasileirado in the opening game of the one of the CAF competition. I'll stay with the Falcons a bit. We heard, of course, as Al Ittihad of Saudi Arabian defender Ashley Pumphrey has said she's happy to play for the Super Falcons again after presenting Nigeria at the FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Pumphrey has been out of the team. She missed the last Olympic in Paris due to an injury sustained during the league game. Justin Madugu handed Pumphrey an invitation for the upcoming international friendly game against France. And I want few great to have made the Super Falcons list for the upcoming international games. Good opportunity to fight for the badge again. Pumphrey wrote on social media the Lanka defender is expected to be in the starting lineup for the game slated in Angers in France. We go to the NWFL. We hear ahead of the start of the new NWFL season. Delta Queens have swung into early preparations for the team to have a fruitful outing. Despite starting on a strong note last season, the club failed to meet the required standard set for the team. The club board on Tuesday announced former Falconet coach Peter Devebo as the new head coach of the team. The Devebo is expected to steer the team into remarkable achievement in the upcoming season in the Women's League. And to the NNL, we can let you know, of course, that Ogun State Commissioner for Sport Development, Honorable Wasiu Saka, has declared that there will be no automatic sport for any player ahead of the upcoming NNL season. He challenged the newly appointed technical crew of the Gateway United FC to elevate the club to new heights by harnessing the state's rich football talent pool. While receiving the 28 list of players selected for across 4 zones, Honorable Saka emphasized the need for a transformation approach and urged the technical crew led by Fortune Allen to turn things around. And of course, before we leave the local scene, we'll let you know, of course, that as the countdown for the Seoul Diko Novelty match just closed out, organizers of the event have announced that more formal Nigerian international have confirmed their participation in the football match. The match scheduled for December the 4th at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja is being held in honor of Malam Seoul Diko for his appointment as chairman of the NSC. According to organizers, former African Footballer of the Year, Victor Iba, widely known as Prince of Monaco, is among the ex-international who will participate in the match. Other former Super Eagles players expected to join include Daniel Amokachi, Samson Siasia, Motu Adepoju, and Gal Balawa. Baba expressed that it's a significant privilege to be part of the event, honoring the positive challenge currently taking place in Nigerian sport, particularly with a technocrat like Shehu Diko, serving as chairman of the Nigerian Sports Commission, and Bukola Alabade as the Director General. We hear that the organizers of the Shehu Diko Novelty match emphasized that the event is not just a football match, but also an opportunity to encourage private sector from the National Sports Commission to fuel its mission of revitalizing Nigerian sports. Now let's go to the foreign scene quickly. I'll let you know that Rory McIlroy has been nominated for the PGA Tour Player of the Year alongside Scotty Scheffler and Xander Schauffele. Scheffler and Xander Schauffele in Northern Ireland won the Zurich Classic and the Wells Fargo Championship in a strong and consistent year on the circuit that includes 7 top 10s and only 1 missed cut in 19 events. The 5-year-old won the DP World Tour Dubai Classic, Desert Classic in January to kickstart the year and rounded off by claiming the DP World Championship and still a top spot in the race to Dubai for the 6th time. American Schauffele won the USPGA Championship and opened the first 2 majors of his career. The 1-year-old did not miss a cut in the 22 PGA Tour events and recorded 15 top 10 finishes. Schauffele won 7 of the 19 tours events he entered, including the second major of the Masters in April. The American claimed gold at the Paris Olympic and was FedEx Cup champion. The Players of the Year, which is voted by fellow PGA Tour members, will receive the Jack Nicklaus Award. To the UFC we go. We hear that, of course, that Leon Edwards hopes to be the UFC champion again by the end of the year as he plots his comeback to the octagon. The Birmingham fighter lost the UFC welterweight title to Balal Muhammad in July, suffering his first loss in 2015. Edwards is yet to book his return, but says he expects to give another chance at championship level. My goal is right now to get back the belt, Edwards said on Instagram. For me, it's not about what next and how do you get back to where you want to get to. My goal is to be a 2-time world champion. Another football, we hear that Zambia Orlando Pirates forward Barbara Banda has been voted the BBC Women Play Footballer of the Year. She received the most votes from River Readers on the BBC Sports website after a 5-player shortlist was announced last month. The shortlist, based on her performance from September 2023 to August 2024, was selected by a large panel of experts involved in football around the world, including coaches, players, administrators, and non-BBC journalists. I'm shocked and surprised to have the award right to my side, 24-year-old told the BBC. Banda scored 4 goals for Zambia at the Paris Olympic this summer, including a first hat-trick. First of hat-trick against Australia to become the leading African scorer in Olympic history with 10 goals. We hear, of course, that former Argentina, Liverpool, and Barcelona midfielder Javi Mascherano has been appointed the head coach of Major League Soccer side Inter Miami. The 40-year-old, who also played for River Plate and West Ham, signed a 3-year deal until the end of the 2027 MLS season. He succeeded Gerardo Martino, who stepped down last week for personal reasons. And we hear, of course, that Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah is not being distracted by contract talks and speculation about his future. This according to manager Arne Slot. Salah, whose current contract expired at the end of the season, told the reporter that he was disappointed and had not been offered a new deal and probably more out than in. The only thing I can say is that if I look at my lineup, more in than out, said Slow. I don't think he's distracted at all. I haven't seen that after the United game in September where he had some comments. I haven't seen that after a post he told me about he just keep on scoring. The words of Anslov. And out to the Champions League we go. Let's go to the game played for Arsenal. They had a fantastic, match. In the Champions League away. And of course, they started Jose Alvarez. They beat Sporting Lisbon by 5-1, condemning them to the first defeat of the Champions League. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Magalhaes, Bukayo Saka, Trossard all scoring to ensure they won that game by 5-1. Unfortunately, the biggest story there has to be Gabriel Magalhaes, who picked up an injury. Hopefully, it's not as serious as Arsenal fans would want. Giancarlo Ignacio scoring the consolation goal for Sporting. For Man City, they were 3-0 up. But come on, in the last 15 minutes of the game, but threw away 3-0 lead in 15 minutes to draw that game by 3-2. Haaland scoring a penalty in the 44th minute, and of course, if the 3rd minute goal, it would have been also on target. But Haji Musa, Jimenez, and Hanko all helping final to 3-3 draw. Inter Milan also moved to the top of the table in the Champions League with an own goal by Rebecca Castello from RB Leipzig as Inter Milan beat Leipzig by 1-0 at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. But scored his 100th goal of the Champions League. His name is Robert Lewandowski. He scored twice, a penalty in the 10th minute and in the 90+2 minutes to ensure that Barcelona beat Brest by 3-0. Dani Olmo was also on target in that encounter. Bayern Munich also beat Paris Saint-Germain by 1-0. Ousmane Dembele got a red card in that encounter in the 56th minute, but Kim Min-ji was the goal scorer in the 38th minute to give Bayern a 1-0 victory in that encounter. Okay, I talked about the games being played today. Quickly, we let you know that Liverpool and Madrid will be playing at the Anfield. We hear one man is back fully fit for that game. Is Trent Alexander-Arnold is available for the Real Madrid game in the Champions League, but hopes to be in a position not to use him. That's according to Arsenal. He said he's available, hopes he's not in a position where he needs to force him into the team. Okay, we also hear that Robertson as well is also Robertson is also as well is available. Mohamed Salah, like we said, is back. Van Dijk is also available. Liverpool seem to have a good team and having a fantastic run as we speak. Another big game we're looking out to is the game between Aston Villa and Juventus at the Villa Park. One man, Unai Emery, wants his side to enjoy competing in the Champions League. It's about enjoying the moment as his team would welcome Juventus to the Villa Park today in that game. Okay, we hear Enzo Konza, Bukayo Saka has been included in the squad after recovering from hip and hamstring injury, but Jacob Ramsey is out with hamstring injury. Amadou Onana out with foot injury. They're not in contention. Former Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz is absent from Juventus 17-man squad for the match, and striker as his striker Vlahovic. So no Vlahovic, no Luiz for Juventus. Okay, let's get to the point where we get to make a call. Let's talk about the Champions League, guys. What do you think about the games played Arsenal on free flowing mood? Man City, peg back. What is wrong with Man City? In the words of Pep Guardiola, he did say if you give him back his players, he'll get back to where he used to be. He's blaming the injury worries on Wolves for his team bad performances. There was also win yesterday as well, like I told you, for some beautiful teams as well. Let's do the result from the results of game played yesterday in the Champions League. Slovan Bratislava 2, AC Milan 3. Rafael Leao is an absolute stunner in that game. Atletico Madrid went to Sparta Prague to win by 6-0. Julian scoring a brace in that encounter. Barcelona 3, Brest 0, Bayer Leverkusen 5, RB Leipzig 0. Nathan Teller future for that game for Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern Munich 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. Inter Milan 1, RB Leipzig 0. Man City 3, 5-3. Sporting 1, Arsenal 5. And Young Boys 1, Atalanta 6. And a emphatic victory there for Atalanta in the Champions League. So talk to me, guys. What do you think about the Champions League games played yesterday? And of course, the games that will be coming up today. I'll give you the lineup for the fixtures very soon. 091-677-09564, 091-677-09564. I'll take that again. 091-677-09564. So let's talk Champions League. Arsenal beating the team that beat Manchester City not too long ago, were under a new manager, Jesus Pereira, not Ruben Amorim. 5-1 it ended in Portugal. And of course, we told you Manchester City 3-0 up, 15 minutes to go in that game. They capitulated and could only get a draw. Yet to get a win in the past 6 games. Ladies These are the games to look out for in the Champions League. Red Star Belgrade will take on VfB Stuttgart. Storm Graz will take on Girona. AS Monaco vs Benfica. Aston Villa vs Juventus. Bologna will take on Lille. Celtic vs Club Brugge. Dynamo Zagreb will take on Borussia Dortmund. Liverpool will take on Real Madrid. PSV Eindhoven will take on Shakhtar Donetsk. That's in the Champions League. In the Conference League, you have Istanbul vs take on Petro Klub. That game is for 4:30 p.m. in Turkey. Before we come to the Nigerian Premier League, where games will continue today, let's give games on the Championship. It's Cardiff City vs QPR. Leeds United will take on Luton Town. Middlesbrough vs Blackburn Rovers. It's Portsmouth versus Millwall. Derby County will take on Swansea. Those games comes up tonight. And of course, in the Nigerian Premier Football League, can't forget that games will continue across different match venues. In the Nigerian Premier Football League, Abia Warriors will host Katsina United. Plateau United will travel to Aqua United. Bayelsa United vs Niger Tornadoes. Enugu Rangers vs Lobby Stars. Ikorodu City will take on El Kanemi Warriors. Kwara United vs Heartland of Owerri. Nasarawa United will take on Bendel Insurance. Uzoma Stars vs Shooting Stars. And Sunshine Stars will take on Rivers United FC. I'm expecting those calls at 091-677-09564, 091-677-09564. Let's talk Champions League football. Let's come back to Abuja, where it was fireworks yesterday, I can tell you, in the Shiros Cup. We now know the finalists for the Shiros Cup. Here, the other semi-finals of the 7th edition of the Shiros Cup 2024 lived up to its expectation as both matches ended in a penalty shootout. Nigeria Hotels has played out a 1-1 draw in Rebel Stars in regulation time as Faromi Odutade gave Hotels the lead with a stunning strike in the 21st minute, only for Cynthia Berger to pull Remo back in the game with a powerful header from the corner kick in the 60th minute of the encounter. Remo prevailed 5-4 penalty with Ajivika Chikodi missing the decisive penalty. In the other semi-final, Bayelsa Queens missed a 90-minute penalty through skipper Olabade as they were held to a goalless draw, only to be knocked out by Abia Angels by 4-3. In the other classification game, Heartland ended their campaign with a 4-2 victory over Honey Badgers. A hat-trick from Faith Osamson and another from Emanuela James helped them all the way. Joy Ika and Owori Rachel with the consolation goal from Honey Badgers. That's how at 3-0 better than Nazareth Academy. Amina Bello opened the score in the 12th minute. Sobowale Olushola made it 2 in the 20th minute, and Ethan Favor wrapped it up before half time. The competition will climax to end today with the top place playoff and finals, as we see a repeat of the group stages. Nigeria Hotels will face Bayelsa United before the Angels of Abia will battle the Stars of Remo for a chance to become champions of the Shiros Cup 2024. So the top place between Nigeria Hotels and Bayelsa is 1 p.m. And of course, the finals between, of course, no other than, of course, Rebel Stars and Abia Angels. That game is for 3 p.m. 4 p.m. I beg your pardon. All the games we played at the Go Project Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja later today. A big win for Abia Angels, who will be crowned champion. Will it be Remo Stars Ladies of Ikene, or will it be Abia Angels of Abia State? What a semi-final it was yesterday at the area 3 pitch yesterday. Be part of the show with 091-677-09564, 091-677-09564. And that's the numbers to be part of the show. Let's hear from you guys. Champions League football tonight. Arsenal have done the job. Man City have done the job. Let's say they drew. Inter Milan has done the job. Bayern Munich also did the job yesterday. Barcelona also on fire. What do you think about the games today? We have Aston Villa, big game against Juventus, and Liverpool taking on Real Madrid. But quickly before I go, let's give you this transfer news coming in. We hear that Napoli are ready to sell Kavisha and Brastavelia this summer. But the Georgia striker does not sign a new contract with Man United. Keen on the 23-year-old. We also hear that Real Madrid wants to sign a new right back, and Tottenham Hotspur 25-year-old Spanish defender Pedro Porro is a potential target. That's if they do not get Trent Alexander-Arnold. We had Arsenal monitoring Atlanta. 25-year-old Argentine-born Italy striker Matteo Retegui is valued at £38 million. Arsenal could swoop in on him. We hear. And we also hear that Ethan Nwaneri is in talks with Arsenal over a new long-term deal. Hope that deal will come as quickly as possible. And of course, Chelsea are set to sign 15-year-old England assistant international Matthias Eboué, son of Arsenal fullback Emmanuel Eboué. Okay, this is how much we can take on the show today. Massive thank you to all those who make the show worldwide. I always love to say, if you're a child or what participating in the sport, please do encourage him or her. I can't take any call, unfortunately, Please, again, I try to call in much earlier so we can have a conversation. Okay, so tomorrow will be a better day. Thursday, Friday, we'll be here again to talk about sports. 7:30 to 8 a.m. The show is Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 8 a.m. Okay, keep talking sport. You live in sports. Sport is life. Life will be meaningless without sport. Remember, one and only your sport bishop, your magistrate, your pilot, your prophet, professor, non so arranged. Up next, becoming classic. Don't go nowhere. More to come from the channel.